How's it going? Oh, GT Sprint Series got 40 minutes of full send racing around the Nurburgring. To give you a heads up, chat, the session, the actual race session's starting at 9 o'clock. So we've got a little way, a bit of practice before, and then we'll jump into the race session a little bit later on. But I need to get some laps turned anyway, so we'll head out on track in a minute. Just make sure we're up to the speed. Up to the speed. There is, or there was earlier, a chance of rain, but hopefully we'll miss it. Righty, let's go do some laps. Let's get up to speed in the car. So we've got a 40-minute sprint race. For those of you joining, the race session starting at 9 o'clock. So feel free to join me until then for some laps. Get some practice in. Make sure we're up to speed.
The pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Pit exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
Minute race is going to be pretty long. It's probably a good sort of 4 maybe laps, 5 laps of this place. Doing around about 8 minutes, 15 per lap roughly. 8, 16, 17s. Depends on really what the track temperature is, but it's still quite a long lap. We're in the AMG GT3 Mercedes, so we'll give it a good go. Cars felt pretty good the last few days in testing. We've made some setup changes ready for the 24 hours this weekend because Mercedes has been hit pretty hard on the BOP, which I think might hurt us. I'm not really sure, but we'll find out when they actually put it into place. 2.5% taken away for engine power on the Mercedes, so hopefully we just don't come a sitting duck in a straight line. Trying to just compensate as much as we can for that with adjustments to set up and wing angles and things, but you can only do so much. How you doing, Ewan? Are you okay? Qualifying here is going to be a bit like qualifying for Monaco. It's kind of quite important here really, because it's going to become very difficult to actually make overtakes once we're onto this Nordschleife section, purely just because, well, a lot of it's very high speed and equally a lot of it's also just very narrow. I'll be honest, I did originally think the race session was going to start a little bit earlier, but 9 o'clock is what it is. It's one of the longest parts of Nurburgring is the outlap. It's not frustrating, but it's just so long. You know, before we even start a lap, I've got 8 minutes of worth of driving. So just trying to make the outlap as swift as we can. So we've got about an hour's practice before we can get into the race at 9 o'clock, so plenty of time to make sure we're dialed in for this sprint race. It's going to be a little bit of a different setup to what we've been running for 24 hours this weekend, just because we're running less fuel, so the car should generally feel a little bit better. It's allowed me to go a little bit more aggressive with the setup, so we'll see how we do. So yesterday I did some practice off stream and we was looking pretty strong, but say it's all a bit up in the air until they put the new BOP in place. I don't really know where we're gonna sit. Obviously, hopefully we've got a lot of speed, but when they're imposing 2.5% power deduction off the Mercedes, it's quite a chunk. So it'd be interesting to see how that sort of fares. The Porsche and the Audi haven't had any balance or performance changes. The BMW has, and equally so has the Lamborghini and some of the other cars. So it's just going to be interesting to know, where we sit. Obviously, the Mercedes though is the car that's definitely been hit the hardest. So just got to hope we're in the right package, but when we're only a matter of days now before a 24-hour race and everyone's been practicing, testing in the Mercedes, everyone's comfortable in the Mercedes, and we've got what feels a good setup, it's kind of a day late and a dollar short to make a massive change now to change to a different car. So just got to hope for the best. A large portion of this race anyway is literally just surviving, so if we do that and we don't crash for 24 hours, we've done pretty damn well, I'll be honest. That's just the nature of the beast. That's why they call it the green hell, because it literally is 24 hours in some ways of hell. If there's a track that stands out as the most difficult track of the year, it's certainly going to be this one for the 24-hour races at least. Amongst Bathurst as well, that's a clear standout. We've missed the Bathurst race now, but this is certainly up there with the some of the hardest tracks you'll ever undertake a race of that length in. It's looking like we are also going to need fuel in this 40-minute race, which is fine. It mixes up the strategy. I'd like to think that someone can't eke out that many tanks of fuel to do it on a no-stop strat, so it's caught us out a little in the last few big races I've done, but hopefully no such strategies for this race. I'd like to think the circuit's far too long for anything like that. We're doing around about probably 3 laps or so to a tank of fuel, so we'll see what happens. Try and get it all slowed down for T1. T2 is very tight and very, very slow. We just go back onto the Grand Prix loop. Probably the one section of track actually where we are going to be able to see some action and some overtaking. You know, if you're defending a position, you've got to get through this section of the track. If you can get to the Nordschleife section and you're still in front, you've pretty much defended your position. It's very unlikely, unless you make a mistake, that anyone's going to be, you know, pulling any crazy, unless they're massively faster, or stupid, pulling some big moves and lunges and things on the Nordschleife section. So if you can keep it in front throughout this GP section, you've done pretty damn well. But this whole section is just going to be managing tyres a little. I don't think we need to manage tyres too much. And pretty much, you know, my strat for this is just we're going to send it. And stay out of trouble. That's first and foremost the most important thing. I just want to have a good race. Keep it on the black stuff. We're getting back into the bit where I really have to concentrate now, because it's this is where it gets busy. Up and down the gears a lot, corner after corner. One of those tracks where you just don't get a break, not now until you're all the way at the other end, coming down that long straight. But I love the challenge. I really love the challenge. It's such a great place to go racing. Very much looking forward to being here in July as well with my car. Speed carried in there. Now we descend down the hill into the compression. The car's going to absolutely compress at the bottom of the hill here. We do bottom out slightly, so we then go back up the hill, fire the car over the curbs. Very, very quick section of track. Quite technical as well. It's important you get these hairpins right. You can lose a lot of time there if you scrub the speed. Kill too much speed onto this short straight, past the rebel tree. Just a little lift. Heavily on the brakes, through the S's. Again, just carry the speed down the hill. How quickly do you get there, get on the throttle there? You don't want the car to run out too wide and start understeering. And then we head towards miss, hit, miss. It's called miss, hit, miss because you missed the first apex, you hit the second apex, and you missed the third apex. Not the best through there, but not terrible. Slowest corner on the track. All about the exit. Try and keep the minimum apex speed up. And this is where we then start climbing our way back up the hill towards the carousel section, the famous carousel section. So we go back up the other side of the mountain now, towards the highest point on the circuit. Carry the speed in here, lots of banking which you can use to really carry speed through there. Fire the car through. Now, we do get a little bit of a break as we continue uphill. We're going to leave the car in fifth, let the car not quite bounce off the limiter, but we're getting close. You don't want to die the revs down by going up to sixth. Little dab on the brakes and in. Good speed carried through there. And then into the hairpin. Heavily on the brakes. Absolutely smash the throttle. So we head now towards the carousel. Braking in, you're just trying to carry as much speed as you can here. On the power nice and early. It's easy to carry too much speed though and have the car push itself out of that banking. And then you lose a lot of time. And now as we go towards YouTube corner, we're at the highest point of the track just here. We start now going back downhill, and here it's just carry speed, carry the momentum, build up the flow. Let the car rotate, fire it over the curbs. What a section of track this is, and it's absolutely unbelievable in real life. It's one of my favourite sections of tarmac of any racetrack in the world is this section right here. It's just got a flow to it, a technicality to it. I feel like you're on a roller coaster. It is absolutely mega. Up over the hill. We plummet down the hill now towards the jump. We're going to pull 5th gear. Brake after the jump because we're not a massive wuss. And then carry the speed over the top of the hill. We lost a little bit of time there through that sector. Some big speed now. Missed the bloody second carousel. That cost us a lot of time. You can see how much time you lose by not taking the carousel there. Just braked a little bit too late to make it, but it's no problem, we'll go again on the next lap. You know, a little marginal error like that, and it costs you so much time. Carried some half decent speed onto the straight though. Under the Bilstein Bridge, which would be the start of the tourist lap here, so you would go bridge to gantry on the tourist lap. Try and carry the speed in on the brakes, nicely done through the S's. Little bit of curb, not too much because you don't want to unsettle the car. Keep the minimum apex speed up and we go towards the line. 8:14.3. Wow, that's very fast.
V2.
Not a bad lap at all. So you think, you know, we lost half a second there quite comfortably, so we would have been into the 13s if I didn't mess that up. It's I've run wide there. A lot wider than I wanted. A bit sloppy. See if we can hook up this lap. It's one of the best laps I've done actually in a while, apart from the little mess up. We'll take that, that's a good turn of speed. It's amazing the difference track temperature makes when it works for you, I mean. Oh, we're running a bit wide there. This must be quite a low,
please, Rich.
quite a low track temperature. Love this guy, you can really trail brake this really well. Oh, a little clout on the wall. Get your eye in, Rich, get your eye in, come on. You want to get as close to that wall as you can, but not that close. Hopefully we haven't given ourselves aero damage. Car's feeling absolutely rapid though. I think that's pretty fair to say. Massive speed over the top of the hill there. I think, you know, that extra couple of miles an hour we just carried just translates all the way down the straight.
Okay, Rich, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Absolutely on rails over the top here. Beautiful. Gonna go through the compression again. Carried some really good speed through there. Thought we'd messed it up for a little bit there, but we managed to pull it back. Little dab of the brakes and in. Oh, we're going to run a little bit wide. Don't want to do that in the race. I've seen actually that happen in real life, and it's borderline terrifying because that corner comes up on you so fast. Just run wide and put two wheels in the grass there, and you're on the grass, but you also need to brake. Otherwise you've got a wall coming at you at a rapid rate of knots, and that's not a fun place to make a mistake like that. That is what the Nurburgring is, though. It punishes you as a driver. If you make a mistake here, you are inches, millimeters away from a very big accident all of the time. And I think, you know, that's why people love the place. It's old school. Old school, its absolute finest, and it's still, you know, one of the finest racetracks you can go to. It's a special place. I mean, look at the walls here. If I made a mistake there and outbrake myself, you have no option for runoff other than an Armco barrier. There's no other track like it.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
You know, short of the Suzukas and the Spas, but even, you know, Spa less so now with the changes that have been made. This place has not changed. Not really. And I think we love it for that. Let's see if we can catch this car in front, shall we? Oh. Finding the grass on the way in, again. Not advised on a high-speed corner like that. Merck's feeling fast, you know. Merck's feeling really fast. I'm too high on the carousel there, that's not fun. Well, I messed that up. There's a certain point in the carousel you need to get the car into the right crevice, so you can really carry the speed through there without getting washed out, and I missed it there. But it's those kind of things that, you know, you only find that out through doing hundreds of laps in this place. You know, you're learning all the time. And there's some, you know, people that have done obviously a lot more laps than me here, and that just really shows through track knowledge. That's how we overtake that car. Place is just a balancing act. Build the flow, try not to scrub the speed, carry as much speed as you can. You can really send it over the curbs there. So much fun. I'm not quite sure I'll be braking up after the jump in my road car, I'll be honest. I do need to be able to drive home, and it's quite aggressive doing that in real life. Don't get me wrong, I probably could, but when you're on a tourist track day and you need to drive home by 500 miles, it's not quite worth that level of risk, as fun as that would be. Okay, we didn't mess up the carousel, but it's not been the most tidy of laps. Just let the car run wide. I think what we'll do, we're going to box this lap chat, and we're going to stick on the qualifying set. I just want to see, you know, where we are in qualifying on this sprint setup.
Okay, Rich. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
The race pace is pretty tasty, let's be honest. Pretty damn tasty. Merck's feeling really good. Bloody fast.
Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap.
The pit entry is just here. I braked way too early then.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
I love that. They've even done the pit entry noise. That's bloody brilliant. It's exactly what it does in real life. That really annoying noise. It's just warning all of the others bystanders in the pits that a car is coming in. Okay. I'm just making sure I've got the right setup. Qualifying. We've got 18 litres of fuel. What's that enough fuel for? Is that 2 laps? 1 lap. Okay, let's put some more in. We're going to need about 36 litres in order to do an out lap.
We're done. Get going.
And also a lap. Bear with me, chat. I just need to respond to something. Okay. Let's go. See if we can chase that top of the chime sheet. Full send. There's some very, very grey clouds, chat. Actually, that's right.
Exit's clear. Push. Black flag. We'll make to pit to serve this penalty.
God. I should have seen that coming, really. Oh well.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Is he gonna give me the fuel? Fuel, please. Oh, let's just set it to start with that amount. What a nightmare. 36 litres of fuel, hopefully that still passes. Which it does. Wonderful. Okay. This will be a fast lap. So 12.5 is what we've got to aim for.
The pit exit looks clear.
It's one way to get tyres warm, isn't it? Traction control's on quite a minimal setting here, so could be a little bit slidey, but hopefully nothing too drastic. Let's get these tyres up to temperature. Quite a bit of time we can find potentially, particularly on the GP loop. I'd love to know how that's on off track. I mean, I just used curb. ridiculous. iRacing does baffle me at the best of times, I'll be honest. Don't know what that FOV adjustment was about, I didn't do that. See what the
P3.
Sorry chat, just had a couple of messages I need to read. Whoa! It's only the outlap, so we don't have to concentrate quite as much for this bit.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
That's quick. Yeah, it's quick. Setting the iRacing Delta alight. Such a difficult corner to get right. Is that Grello? It is Grello. Grello, for reference, is the name of the livery on that GT3 Porsche in front. It's a very famous livery, probably one of the best looking liveries in my opinion as well, that you'll see racing quite a lot at the Nurburgring. You can't miss it, it's green and yellow, hence the name Grello. Looks absolutely awesome. Run by the Manthey racing team for Porsche. I've had a lot of success at the Nurburgring, 24 hours, that team in recent years. Always one of the favourites for the N24 is Grello and Manthey Racing. See if Grillo can give us a nice tow onto the long back straight that we have here. Oh, he's gone wide, and as have I. Not a good idea to follow him, that's for sure. So we come into what would be on the tourist track, the last corner onto the Dr. Hoinger, or whatever they call it. Long straight past the gantry, which would mark the end of the lap for the tourist section. So you do bridge to gantry, we'll come up to the Bilstein Bridge again. So we'll probably do this this qualifying lap, and then shortly after that's when we'll register for the race session and hop into that. So we're getting closer. 10 past 8, race session starting at around 9 o'clock. Massive speed into the last chicane there. Didn't quite get it hooked over the curb as much as I wanted, but it's given us a decent run onto the straight.
Rich, we're running on fumes, mate. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
We've gone way too deep at turn 1. That's not fun. Yeah, it's put us a long way down, annoyingly. Just a little bit too ambitious there on the brakes, and I've got on the brake. That's a very sloppy start to the lap. We can't do that in a race. We're getting on the throttle too early. Right, let's go back to the pits.
Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap.
That again.
All clear on pit exit.
Little skim of the wall on the way through. Oh, that's such a dodgy part if you catch that curve wrong. Trying to build up the right flow through those curbs, and it's so difficult. You've got to attack those curbs, otherwise you lose a lot of speed, but equally if you do it wrong you can actually hinder yourself more than you gain. See, I was being quite aggressive with the car there. I'm just seeing, you know, what sort of temperatures we can get in. 8079. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but that's absurd. Little off track. Hopefully no damage.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
So I'm just thinking there, do I try and leave it in third and let the torque pull me out and release the brake a bit earlier? I need to make sure I get it in on the banking if I do that. Wide. Didn't get the nose in there as much as I wanted. Just sort of experimenting at the moment. Okay, let's not outbrake ourselves this time.
We're running on fumes, mate. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. P4.
Pretty decent first sector.
Alright, Rich, you've got half your fuel left.
Much better exit. Sometimes neat and tidy is better. There we go.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Okay, Rich, we need to watch the track limits.
Lost a lot of time there in those last few corners. wide. It's good for the carousel. Oh no, we're getting understeer. Oh, come on. It's on like the wrong side of the crest. That's such a difficult one to explain, but millimeters on the wrong line and you fall off the camber. I just wanted to really wash wide there.
P3.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Don't get me wrong, nothing to be sniffed at, it's still a decent lap, but god, a bloody curb. Right, let's see if we can get into the race session. Right, where are we? GT Sprint Series. Race. Let's register. Right, let's load up the old race session chat. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. We'll get into the end of the session and then take the screen cover away. Go, go, go. Indeed, mate. Quite looking forward to this race. Righty. For those of you joining, hello, good evening. We're just waiting for the session to load, and then we're into the pre-lobby. The race actually or the race session starts at 9 o'clock. So I believe it's a one-lap qualifying for Nurburgring. Am I right? Does anyone know? Chat for the sprint. I think it's just one-shot qualifying, which that's pressure. I mean, that's a lot of pressure. One-shot qualifying. Qualifying separate to the race. Ah, okay. As in the race will just start. Oh, so there's no. Hang on. So if the race is just starting, how do I qualify, or do I not? I mean, that could be interesting. It's a separate entry. Could be wrong. Okay. Just go straight into the race without qualifying. Yeah. Because, so, on the list though, dude, it only gives me. Let's see. Qualify. Am I? Am I supposed to be in qualifying now? Hang on. Wait, chat. Let me show you. Let me share my screen. Hang on. Here we go. Can you, if I bang, here we go. Oh, hello. No, not that one. I mean, so, am I supposed to be in qualifying now? Because there's 26 people in this qualifying session. Qualify from 8:30 till 8:50. And I'm joining the race at 9. So I'm supposed to register for both? I have no idea. I mean, could be worse, huh? Totally a Nurburgring. Could be worse. Hopefully this goes back onto the stream, has it? Oh, it has. Sweet. Ah. Oh well. What could possibly go wrong? Have we messed this up already? Oh no, I don't want that set up. Oh dear. I'm torn on whether I want to run the zero wing setup now. I'm going to do some practice on this zero wing setup. I feel like the front DF, the extra front downforce, is going to help me when I find I'm at the back of the field and I have to do an awful lot of overtaking. Let's say. Could be worse. It's only the Nurburgring. Be great preparation for the 24 hours on Saturday. That's after all what we're doing, right? Okay.
There's traffic behind, take care.
I feel like the extra bit of front downforce is going to make a big difference. In the high speed at least, I don't know. We'll see. Hello to everyone joining. You're joining just in time, because the race session starts at 9. I have no idea if I've actually entered qualifying, or if there is qualifying, or if I've just missed qualifying completely. So,
Car right, clear right.
let's get this guy out of my way.
You need to slow down to give back the time gained.
Yeah, we'll. I guess we'll find out, won't we? On whether we've potentially scuppered this and messed this up before we've actually even got into the race session. If we end up qualifying last, that'd be kind of fun, won't it? He ran very wide there. I feel like there's a lot of people in the Mercedes. See which setup is feeling a bit better. I've just run the last session on equally similar track temperatures with the lower front downforce setup, and it was okay. A bit understeery in places though, so what's he doing? Wonderful. Be nice to have a little bit more front downforce. I don't know if that brings more drag. I mean, we're running less wings, so hopefully it's sort of balanced out, but it just comes down to what you prefer in terms of a slightly tighter front end or looser rear end. Front end on this is definitely a lot more pointy though, that's for sure. Such a fun car to drive this. It's only a few days ago me and this car were having a lot of arguments. Reese, if you're in chat, you can attest to that because I was not happy. But it's got better. That I will say, it's got better. Are we supposed to have entered the qualifying session as well? Or did you just enter the race session for this?
You can just enter the race session.
What's the qualifier sessions then?
That is, you have to qualify before the race, but and it will put you in a group position. But obviously, if you don't do that, then you get put where your number is.
Right, I see. Okay.
Have you done it before, Richard?
The 24 hours, yes. The sprint session, no.
So when you do it, just wait right until the end, click register, and then it happens right at the end, and then puts you into a 30-minute session, which you can then leave, withdraw, and then come into the race.
I've already registered for the race session at 9.
Yeah, it's fine. But just do it. You'll get a spot in between the next 40 minutes, so just spread that away.
Righty, okay. This will be fun. Starting probably mid-grid or somewhere at the Nurburgring. Okay.
You're about to get motivated to do your quali time.
Yeah. Well, if you want to see an entertaining race, come over to my YouTube channel because it's probably going to be carnage.
Sorry man, I'm busy racing my own phone.
No worries, dude.
It will be carnage though.
My YouTube, for those asking, is Richard Crisp Racing. Type the channel. Oh my god. Is it T to chat? God, I mean, I'm so like, so not up with the iRacing. What's it to chat? And type in chat. Ah, here we go. I need to get out of the way. There was a lot of rage. Yeah, there was. I feel like it's going to be the same though for this. I don't know. We'll see. I really hope I'm not in a bad group position. I feel like I will be, but it'll be funny. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining. This could be fun. Let's get on a lap. I'm just trying another set. I've come out of another session and the other setup felt good, but try it with a little bit less wing, a bit more front end downforce. Just had a little bit of understeer in the high speed, so hopefully that helps. Let's get onto a lap now. I take it there's a fuel stop in this race.
Yeah.
Sound. Fully prepared like every pro YouTuber. How's the Merc around here? It's good, but I know we're being BOP'd for 2.5% less power, so at the moment it's a great package, it feels very good, but I don't know what it's going to be like for the 24 hours of the weekend. Hopefully it's not, you know, too hurt for the straight line. I'll be honest, when I first got in the car, I absolutely hated it because I'm used to like LMP, single seaters. That's more my style, high downforce, light cars. So when I first started driving this, it felt like a bit of a boat, and I preferred the Porsche and the Audi. They're a bit more towards my style. Like mid-engine is much more towards my style, but as I've tweaked, set up, and done some more practice all week, I've started to quite like the Merc. I'll be honest, I've started to quite like it. I'm not 100% there, like it's not the most natural car to me, but it's getting better, so we'll see how we go later on. The Audi and the Porsche are definitely more towards my style. My teammates are a lot more comfortable in this, so I've kind of said, you know, I'll just drive anything. But the Merc at times can feel quite cumbersome, particularly more like in the low speed stuff. That's where I'd say I notice it most. It's not the end of the world, like I can still get the direction change and the front end that I want, but it's just I've got to sort of preempt bit more with this car. Got to set it up more for the corners than the Audi and the Porsche. The Porsche around here is phenomenal in the wet. I was kind of hoping the 24 would be wet, but obviously it can't be with the GT4 cars. They're not set up for the wet yet, so that kind of put an end to that. Thank you, dude. Yeah, good luck as well if you're competing in the 24. If you're not, feel free to tune into the stream because it's going to be streamed here on my channel. I'll be with Big Brain Racing, so it should be a good fun weekend. I'm quite looking forward to it. Toughest race of the year, probably. I think we can all agree, but probably one of the most enjoyable to watch, certainly. See how we go. I think, you know, if we can just get to the end of the 24 hours like any team, you know, without incidents, etc., then we've done pretty well. We can pat ourselves on the back for that. That's really the mentality. Obviously, if we can get a good result, then that's a big plus. But first and foremost, just get to the end. Any team that gets to the end of a 24-hour, you've done, you know, a great job. Just keep it on the island. But you can bet, you know, the whole time I'm in the car, I am gonna be pushing hard, pushing real hard, try and get some results. Right, let's go towards YouTube Corner. This is by far one of my favourite sections of racetrack anywhere in the world. Car is on rails through here. Feeling good. I think I'm preferring the little bit of extra front end this setup's giving me over the last setup I ran. Particularly for this session where it's that little bit colder. Don't quite have to worry about the tyre temperatures so much. But it's bloody fast. Carried some more speed through there. We messed it up a little bit. I ran a bit wide, but car's feeling good. I'll read the other comments when I get to the straight. Bear with me. I haven't got a second monitor yet, you see, so I've got chat on my phone, but we'll invest at some point. Tune into the stream. Cheers, dude. Yeah, see you later. Yeah, no worries, Ben. Appreciate you guys following along. Obviously, feel free to leave a sub and put the bell notification on. We'll do some racing. We're trying to obviously expand the presence, ready for my race program hopefully next year. So YouTube's going to be going big.
New fastest lap for Andreasen, 8:29.2.
But let's have a good race.
Quickest overall. Okay, Rich.
Yeah.
Very little fuel left
shit, fans.
in this lap. Box this lap.
That's how we like it.
You boys doing 8th, unreal.
Let's get it. Just send it, mate. That's all you gotta do. Damn, the car feels good, man. I'm rather enjoying this extra. A little bit of extra downforce. It's nice. Are we going to be mad now for not qualifying? I feel like we are. Have we made a mistake, chat? Is it going to be like a, oh, what a race could have been if I qualified? I hope not. I just want to stay out of trouble more than anything. If we can stay out of trouble, it should be okay. Surely. She lit. Little bit of grass, why not? This is so to give you context. I'm here with my actual car in July. This corner here, possibly the most terrifying corner you can go into on a tourist day. My God. Because there are some maniacs that will come barreling up behind you in their GT3 RS or whatever. And you're doing like 140 mile an hour. It's just, oh, it's mega. No place like it, but it's mega. Car's feeling mega. Oh, when it hooks. It's lovely. Feel the grip. It's just beautiful. Get nicely rotated. Tell you what, you know, when you've done a pretty half decent lap round here, you know you've done something pretty special. Grid in 4 minutes. Are we? How far into this lap? Yo, chat. Have we got 4 minutes left of this lap? Do you reckon? What are we currently? Am I gonna make it in? If I finish this lap, am I gonna make it in? What do we reckon? Do you know what? I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it, chat. I'm not risking it. We're going. not risking it. Let's go into the race session. I don't want to miss it though, that's the only thing. Imagine if they started the race without me. Might not make a massive difference anyway if I'm at like back of the grid, but you know. God, I really hope we're not at the back. Thanks for pulling over. No worries. You could see me trying to work out actually how to use iRacing on stream. It's hilarious because you'd think after all these years I'd actually know what I'm doing now. I mean, I've literally been on iRacing for, God, years. Easily longer than 5-6 years. Still don't know everything. And that's like coming from a pro driver. Who's ready? I'm quite excited for this, can't lie. I'm actually quite gassed for this race. Let's share it on socials. If you want to follow the social media chat, it's RichardCrisp_official on Instagram. Give it a follow. Give it a follow. Here we go then. Warm up. Ooh, 7-minute warm up. How lovely. I feel blessed. 20 degrees track temperature. It's pretty good. We got any rain? Nope, not raining. Marvelous. Because otherwise we'd be guaranteeing ourselves like actual death. Bosh. Quick little socials post. Bear with me. We will have an updated livery actually. I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. We will have an updated livery for the 24 hours with my sponsors. Obviously, thanks to those guys for coming on board, supporting what I do, and also the channel. What IR am I? Ben, I'll be honest, I had a mare recently. I am free, well, I'm 2,999, so let's say 3k. I was up to like 3.5k a couple of weeks ago, and then I just had an absolute shocker of a few races. I'm sure you know what it's like, where it's like frustrating and you just keep getting in bad situations, etc. So yeah, that kind of sucked, but we'll slowly try and climb back up. Obviously, this race I want to try and gain.
That's 2 minutes left. 2
some
minutes.
IR, so we'll do our damn best. I'm so torn on what setup to use, chat. I don't know whether to go for... Still crazy good. I had a streak of 4, and those have only broken 2k after 3 years. Damn. Yeah, it takes a while to build up, doesn't it? I mean, I know, I don't know if you know Jesse Jones and Ole. Ole races for Team Redline. I think he's up at like something crazy like 6k now or above. Maybe I'm not doing him justice. I might need to research that, but he used to be in my team. Jesse Jones and Ole used to be in my team, Red Motorsport Esports, and then that was back in COVID, like with the pandemic, and I was trying to sort out real life racing, and I stopped doing as much sim racing. So they've gone on to bigger things in the sim racing world. Obviously, Ole now with Team Redline, so He's so fast. He's like alien fast. So fair play to him. But I know Jesse's had obviously a lot of success as well. I think he's with, is it Falcon? No, he's not with Falcon now. He was with Falcon. He's jumped around to a few teams, so I lost track. He was with RSR for a long time. But yeah, I just need to get my iRating back up, or at least, you know, further up. That's the aim. I want to get, you know, back into the free 4K sort of mark if possible. That'd be pretty cool, and we can then be top split consistently. Right, what setup do we run? Do we run more or less wing? I don't know, chat. I don't know what to do. I'm so torn because that last set I had, you know, a pretty decent bit of front end there, but I was down doing what, an 8. I did an 8:15, like an 8:15, a low 8:15 on that, on race pace, which I feel like is pretty quick. We'll just stick to what I've just driven, I think. Right. Who's ready to go racing then? I'm pretty sure I am. I think. We're just gonna wing it, chat. Let's make sure I got the right setup on. So that's the degree of wing, and that is the 0 degree wing, which we just ran. A little bit more front end. I think we'll run this just for the purposes of... To hell with it. Oh, 20 seconds to the grid. Wow. They like to get there quickly, don't they?
Line up on the left
They don't mess about.
The road is closed.
Right. Oh, why have I put the pit limiter on? That's always a terrible idea. Field of Porsches and Mercedes. Mercedes behind. BMWs as well, to be fair. Okay. Where are we?
The air temp is 19 Celsius, 40 minutes.
13.3 was the fastest lap in qualifying.
Follow car number 23 in the right column.
That's frustrating because I definitely could have been pole if I look at the times I was doing in another session. So before I joined this session, I did a qualifying lap, and I was doing like 8:12s. So that's kind of frustrating. I should have qualified. Lesson learned. Let's go have some fun. Let's keep it hopefully out the wall and out the wars. We need to make up some good positions here, so we're just gonna, like I say, absolutely send it. Let's get some brake temperature. Last thing I want to do is go like T1 and just get no brake temperature. It's like the worst possible feeling in a race car is when you're braking, you're laying your foot into the brake pedal and nothing is happening. And I can assure you it's horrible because I've had it many a time. No one understands quite how little the brakes actually work until they've got temperature. Particularly when I did Formula Renault, I would drive round the whole outlap just literally like with my foot half laying into the brake pedal just to generate brake temperature or enough brake temperature for them to work. And even doing that, I would still come into T1 after a whole lap of literally like dragging the brakes the whole way around, and you'd still like not have quite enough temp to get like the proper immediate bite. Just gives like context on that. It's pretty intense. Right, let's get close, and hopefully, for the love of God,
Go green, stay focused.
stay out of trouble.
Okay, Rich, get ready.
This is a mildly terrifying T1.
Go, nail it.
What the fuck is going on? Oh my god.
You're in the middle, left side, clear left.
I
left
saw that
side.
coming. Oh my god, I saw that coming.
Clear left.
And I'm so damn glad I did.
Clear.
Did we make it through? Okay, steering, we're straight. We're all good. I hope. What was that? I mean, honestly, what was that? That was ridiculous.
Good work on the start, mate. This is great.
Absolute joke.
Yeah, we're just going back.
Right, let's see what we can do.
Wide.
Line them up. Number 1. Here's my first victim.
Car left.
Don't turn in.
He's still there. Still there. Clear left.
Right.
Wonderful.
What was that you just had? Jesus.
Oh, mate. What is going on? Like,
All right, Rich.
how did I
Don't
make
let
it
this guy
through that
distract
carnage, for one?
That was, I saw the carnage happen, man.
Oh, I know.
I was sitting there just like, oh no. I saw that BMW come across the road and you just rolled through the
I was
middle.
like, where am I going here? We love the entertainment. We knew it was going to be entertaining, but Jesus, how many places have I made up?
On your right. Clear right.
Yeah, I would say quite a few, I reckon.
Little send into the Schumacher S's. We love it.
Car right. Clear right.
Right. Onto the Nords we go, chat. Onto the Nords we go. So far, so good. I have no idea how much fuel I'm going to need, by the way, but
I think you can
okay.
just you can just
I need to
auto
get
fuel
past
it,
this
right?
guy. I will do, yeah. Shall I set it like plus a lap though? Because it's like pretty, or like plus 0.6. What would you do for the Nords? Because it's quite long here, isn't it?
Yeah, give it a plus, I reckon. Why not?
Porsche, I am faster than you. Please confirm.
Can you confirm you understood that message?
On your left.
Here we
Hold your
go.
line.
Who's got bigger balls? It's definitely going to be me,
Hold
my
your line.
friend. Yeah, you back out
Clear
of that.
left.
Good decision. Round the outside, lovely. Next. Oh, do you know what? This is actually going to be a really fun race. Maybe I am glad that I didn't qualify. LOL. Do you know what position I'm in?
It's still saying P18 in there.
Yeah.
Okay, Rich.
Nick,
You're
complete
getting
a
along
lap
the guy in
route,
front. The gap is 1.9.
So I'll be honest, I have zero clue. Car feels good though, man.
The gap to Webber behind is
I-
now 1.1
I couldn't
seconds.
believe the start. What was going on there?
Oh mate, it was nuts. Honestly, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was watching cars go everywhere and I'm like, please don't hit me.
It was literally was just mass carnage. I was like, holy fuck.
I was like, where do I go here? There's a car, I can see the BMW on the left spinning, and I was like, well, that's not ideal. I don't want you to come in the middle of the track. Then the cars on the right started going, and I'm like, oh no. Thread the needle, thread the needle. We made it through though. We did make it through.
That's the thing. Is
Thank
like,
God.
I just, yeah.
Whether you can call it luck, whatever, we made it through. I'll take some luck sometimes. I have got a 4X, I don't know what from, but I think I got tagged at T1 or like T2, I don't know. Trying to like get through the carnage, but I'll take it if that's what I'm going to get after all of that. Hell.
I think he got tagged at T1.
Yeah, I think so.
Or T2, I think, because you had that little moment. I think you got
Yeah, that's
tagged,
what I mean,
but-
like I got a bit sideways. I think someone just outbraked themselves, to be honest.
It does make you think though, like for the actual race, if that's actually going to happen.
Oh mate, it's like guaranteed. You think, yeah, that's just a sprint start, but
The gap ahead is now 1.5.
it's like, let him cook.
What was that?
Let him cook.
I was like, I'm just gonna go down the middle somewhere and hope that I just don't get hit. And then the car came across the track in front of me, and I was like, brake!
I feel like the other drivers were just like,
Been driving here for 3 days in a fucking basketball.
fucking basketball.
Literally. Well, let's be honest, I'm pretty much stuck behind these cars now until the straight, unless one of them messes up, so.
There's a few Mercedes in this race, it's good to see.
Yeah, there's a lot of Mercedes. Which, I was like, oh, I made a good decision.
We've got Beamer ahead of you, Mercedes. A blue car. Is that another blue one? I think it is.
This is the most frustrating place to follow a car. Please brake after the bump, not before. Because if you brake before, I'm going right in your derriere.
Brake after the bump, not before.
Yeah, with the jump.
Noted.
I thought about sending it then, but I was like,
Well, yeah, I saw you thinking about it.
I was really thinking. Now I'm going.
Right side. Still there. Right side's clear.
Oh.
I knew the mistake was coming, I just could see it with the way it was driving, but just had to be
Car
patient.
behind is catching. The gap's now 0.4.
Patience paid off. Wonderful. Right, next. Am I near the front? That's the leader up there, isn't it? 1, 2,
Make him
3,
do all the work. Focus on your
4,
exits.
5, 6, 7, 8. Am I in P9?
You've got to be at least in the top 10, surely. That's the move.
It's lit! It's lit, boy! Please don't overtake me, BMW. Don't do something stupid. Not into these really fast corners down here. No, you're not. Mate, the Merc's actually really fast.
Yeah, by looking at it, it is.
Where are we?
22.611.
Well
Oh
done,
my
Rich.
God, I'm
This is
P8.
great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. P8.
Oh fuck. That was like dodgy as hell.
Car left.
Oh,
Still there. Clear left.
I got away with that, didn't I?
just a bit.
Yeah, I massively outbraked myself there. I was too busy watching the car in front. Right, now we disappear. Let's get it.
Look at track temps, 20 degrees.
It is indeed. It's annoying because I wanted to be able to attack these people in the GP section, really, but oh well.
Nah, it'll come.
Yeah. Hello, BMW. How are you today? We've got Mercedes going defensive as well. Oh, wonderful. Oh,
Car left. Car right. Still there.
I didn't know where to go then, I'll be honest.
Still there.
Oh,
Clear right.
Clear on the right.
That was a bit awkward, wasn't it?
Come on, Rich. Don't let him get away.
That was tasty.
Where was I supposed to go then? I suppose you can't see if I've got damage either, can you?
Nah, really thin part. I could probably join your session and spot you.
Yeah, can you?
See if I can.
I've got to get past this beamer now. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I can spot you.
What do you reckon, Reese? Send it or not?
Yeah, go on. I'm just loading in your session now.
Bad decision. Just about giving it up.
All right, Rich. We'll need to pit for fuel. 28 minutes into the race.
I'll be honest, when I sent that in, poo came out.
He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth.
Have I got damage?
On your right. Hold your line.
The fuel there.
Right side's clear.
Let's go!
On the outside.
Well done, Rich. Great move. Keep it up.
I was a bit scared then, I'll be honest, but oh well.
You've got a little bit of front left aero, bit dented in, but you seem to be alright.
Okay. No drama.
The gap in front is now 2.0 seconds.
What? Oh, he's looking to the outside. Oh, he's back down. No.
Sorry, Dennis.
Pushing to try and gap him.
But the crash at the start looked intentional.
Yeah.
The gap to Webber behind is increasing. It's now 0.8.
To be honest, it did look pretty messed up.
You've used half your fuel.
Oh, guy behind's gone very wide.
He can't keep up, that's why. Let's go. Next car.
The gap in front is now 1.0.
Just trying to pull myself in that like magic 1 second mark. Oh, don't run wide.
Oh. That was close.
Yeah, that was not ideal. But we're gaining, so that's the most important thing. Here comes the bullet. Gaining. Gaining. Come on. Come on, old girl. We've got like 1 lap of fuel left, we haven't we? Yeah. What do you reckon I should margin myself? 0.6?
20.222.
7th position. You've just done a 8:20.2. We're running on fumes, mate.
so.
Hit this lap, in this lap.
We'll do that then.
What lap time is the leader doing?
Dude, I'm so sorry. I don't know why you slow down there a lot. My bad, dude. Really not meant to do that.
Useful to know.
So he's done an 8 minute 15 on his last lap. He is currently 1.4 from second. The gap from
Oh no.
ninth.
Pick up that corner. We'll go
Oh.
to
Slow
left
down.
penalty.
Yeah, that's a
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Oh, come on. Don't be one of these.
Okay, Rich, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Really? Bloody slowdowns. That's ridiculous.
The car left.
He's on your left now.
He's still there. Clear
Clear
left.
Ah, that's frustrating. God, man, they're so slow as well.
Work to do again.
Yeah. We've got time, but
Holy crap, you're on 10 or 17.
I need to be super lit over the top of the hill here. Too wide, come on!
We've been warned about track limits.
Oh, it's like aero wash.
You've got a nice gap to the car behind, so you're alright.
Yeah, it's just this guy's holding me up and now them two are getting away, that's the annoying
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, Rich, relax, focus, keep it smooth. That's 20 minutes to go. Stay close, see if we can unsettle him. We're halfway home. We estimate 8 minutes of fuel left.
We have about 1 lap of fuel left.
such a big slowdown penalty, really, for a corner where, like, I wouldn't have really gained time there, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Car right. He's still there.
Oh,
Clear right.
Clear.
nice pass. Good job.
I was like, yeah, I'm going. I was bored.
The gap
Get out of my
behind
way.
is now 0.5.
Come on. Right. Next. Again. I've released myself now, that's the main thing.
Yeah. And you're pulling away from the car behind.
Yeah. And these two guys, I'm definitely quicker than. It's just frustrating, like where I need the... Oh my god, how is that an X? Seriously? If I can pull myself close enough through this sector towards like the end of the lap
You're
for the
reeling.
straight,
Webber in. The gap is now 1.1 seconds.
Yeah.
might be able to set myself up for a pass. Oh, not like that though. So according to my relative, I'm hashtag 5. Does that mean if I finish lower than 5th, I will lose iRating?
I have no idea.
I think it does, doesn't it? Fuck up, pretty. I'm waiting.
Get out of the way.
Oh, now I've got you. This is what I find hilarious. The amount of like movement. Move as much as you like. Is it really going to make a difference? Not really.
Car right.
Here we come.
Still there.
Yeah, there we go.
Still there.
Let's go.
Still keep it.
Still there. Right side's clear.
Nope, he's out.
The lead car's pitting.
Let's box this lap, isn't it?
Yeah, leader's pitted. Look at everyone's still flying, aren't they? Yeah. Look at everyone coming into pit.
Okay, Rich. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Indeed.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Woo!
Box in a 5, 4,
I don't know where my bloody pitman is.
3, 2.
Timmy, where are you?
2, 1.
Box now.
Out.
Oh, there he is. Jeeves, where are you?
Get everyone coming in the pits. This is
I know.
nuts.
In.
The stout, in.
Stout. It's too late, man. Go.
Go, go, go!
Let's go. Oh no. I'm inside someone. What do I do? Oh, I don't like that.
If it takes
Let's
it
go.
in clear, push now. Clear left.
Have I jumped people in the pits?
I think you might have actually.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
The car in front has got front right aero damage.
Marvelous. He's vulnerable. Right. Time to lick the stamp and send it. How long have we got? 13 minutes.
Oh, actually no. The two cars that were behind you are now in front of you.
Oh really?
Yeah, I can see them ahead.
Damn it. So I've lost time. Not gained.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Shit. I wasn't sure if I'd got out in front of that white Mercedes because I couldn't see him. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so difficult to tell. She lively. Fuck.
The gap to Rodriguez ahead is now 0.9.
Don't like all these X's.
No, you're on 13 now.
I know. Not fun. Mr. Rodriguez in front is pretty fast. So those two cars definitely made it out in front, yeah?
Yeah.
God damn it. Just have to send it, won't we? Oh, you messed up now, son. Shame I can't go past here.
Okay, Rich, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. Ten minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. We're looking all right here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth. Left side. Still there. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Why?
We'll need to come into the pits. Left
Why
side.
is he
Clear left.
still on the outside? Like,
Where did you want me to go then?
dude, I'm literally half a car in front of you and you're still on the outside. It's obvious, isn't it, that I was going to run out wide? Why are you keeping your nose in? Like, really?
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
I don't know what else he expected.
gap to the Sousa ahead is increasing. It's now
Oh, dear.
5.5 seconds.
What do you make of that, Reese?
Let me have a look. I mean, you was ahead.
That's what I mean.
You was, I mean, you was literally a full length ahead of him.
Yeah. I don't expect
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
What did he expect me to do?
And you still keep your nose planted, and it's just like, it's not really going to work, is it?
No. Amateurs. I'm just shocked that he thought that, you know, when I'm that far alongside, he thought, oh, you know what, I'm just going to stick it on the outside.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? How much damage have I got?
Quite a lot on your left side.
Look at replay before you ever say anything. Completely my fault, that's what he's saying.
Well, he just said that in the chat.
Yeah, he's just private messaged me.
I mean, you was going for the corner, your car was ahead, so you had that corner. Your overtake was done.
Yeah. Dude, I'm the car ahead going into the corner. That's my position. I don't need to look at anything. Well, we've got a drive-through penalty anyway, so it only gets worse from here. That's hilarious.
Maybe invest in children models.
What setup am I running? I'm using the -0 wing set. So it's got more front end. It feels decent, but... I love how he's like saying, you know, go and watch the thing before you ever say anything. It's like, well, I don't need to watch it.
He was just sitting there going, you know, you just sound stupid right now. It's like, well, you put like...
That's right, there's no point flashing me, mate. I've literally got to drive through.
Watch your speed.
God, man.
Box in. 5, 4.
Decent, but a
3,
bit slidey.
2,
Yeah, it is quite slidey,
1.
actually.
Box now.
Being honest, it is quite slidey.
Well, get these mistakes out of the way now.
Yeah, literally.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Man, it's difficult because I don't know, you know... I don't know what I was supposed to do there. I'm just shocked that he stuck it around the outside. Like, of all corners, why don't you just yield? When you've got a car that far down the inside of you, your head should kick in and say, no, actually, this is a dodgy corner, which it is a dodgy corner. There's a car on the inside of me, it's not worth it. And yield the position. That, you know, that's what any real driver in that scenario, that's what would have happened. But, you know, he's just trying to
on this car. The
cling
gap
on
is 3.4.
to the position when I was always going to run wide. You know, the racing line is to run the car out wide. So what's he doing there? Particularly when I go into the corner and I'm that far ahead, I'm entitled to the line.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it.
The gap behind is now
You're entitled to that
1.7.
space.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he didn't leave you that space.
No.
So if your car was ahead, you know, do you know what I mean? You've made the corner, so you've made that decision.
Yeah.
So
It's not like
that is your,
you know,
that is your corner.
It's not like I outbraked myself and came in like a torpedo. Do you know what I mean? I
If you came If you came in like a torpedo, that would be different, but because you
Yeah,
were
it's
side by
not.
side and you was making the move.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Plus, it is the Nurburgring as well. What does he expect?
Craig Townsend's in this race.
Seems to be everywhere.
Tell you what, this setup is quite slidey. Bit loose, but I quite like it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just situations like that baffle me, you know.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been a hell of a lot worse. The fact that you're still getting like driving around now.
Yeah, the other one is too understeery, I do agree. Absolutely, Christian. Oh, that's another position made up. Where am I going to end up then? I'm currently what, P16?
The gap in front is now 1.2.
Wow. You're P13 in a minute.
Am I? Wow.
Yeah.
That's not as bad as I thought then.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
I thought I'd have lost a lot more than that in bits. Porsche should make easy pickings once I'm on terms with them. Well, I'll be honest, at least I've beaten the title of the video. I survived the first lap.
Okay.
I titled my stream trying to survive one lap of the Nurburgring. I've survived more than a lap, I just didn't survive the rest of it.
But you survived the lap, so
I survived the first lap. We're done good, chat. Progression. The next stream will be called Trying to Survive 2 Laps. Or the race. Here we go. Do we go for the same move again? What do we reckon? Is he going to let me go? Here comes the torpedo!
Car left. Clear left.
Oh my god. The bravery.
Come on, that's the stuff.
I was having PTSD going into that corner, but I'm not scared. I'm not scared, I'm just stupid. I was like, is he going to leave me room? Ah! Let me guess, he's going to stick around the outside. Ah! We're all good, chat. We're all good. Made it through that one with a ridiculous accident. I find it hilarious, right? Because, you know, he gives me all the crap over the private chat, but like, these are, you know, the amateurs that have clearly, they've never done, you know, a real race or whatever, because the stewards would look at that in a real race and they'd say, well, you're the car in front, you're XYZ lengths in front, you're entitled to the space, sorry sir, you didn't give him room. And they'd put it down to a racing incident. It wouldn't be my fault.
No, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like...
But people on here are just so quick to go, you hit me, man, you know, but they're not self-evaluating, being self-critical and looking at it and going, well, actually, do you know what? He was in front and he actually is entitled to the space in that corner. That's kind of my mess up. Why didn't I back out of it? What an idiot. Or, you know, saying like, oh, sorry, I should have backed out of it, my bad.
The problem is that doing it in the sprint race, when it gets to the actual race, actual 24, are they going to actually do that in the
But
actual race?
this is what
Like, you know
worries
I
me.
mean?
It's like, not being funny, if that was a 24-hour race, I'd be like, one, what the hell are you doing taking that much risk? It's a 24-hour race, like, just back out of it. You've got another X amount of hours where you could make that position back. So it's like, if anyone's doing anything like that, like they did to me at Spa with, you know, Blanchimont, when you got a car trying to come around the outside of your Blanchimont, I just let them go. It's like, what?
Yeah, just don't fight them. Do you know what I mean? It's just pointless.
Yeah. And this is like what worries me about the online races, is you just get like people that just don't use their head. It's like, we're however much through this race, that was a perfectly legit overtake from my part. You know, I was more than alongside, I was literally down his inside. So it's not like I've done some ridiculous lunge from how far back, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I set it up, I sent it down the inside, I'm firmly in front by the corner, that's like fair game, that's my corner. I don't know. Each to their own, but I just feel like, you know, if I was in his position, I'd have seen me coming hurtling down the inside and been like, right, he's either going to outbrake himself, one, so I'll leave him room, or, you know, if he is pretty much, you know, in front by the corner, fair enough, just let him go.
Yeah.
Exactly. I wouldn't put up a fight at all on that corner, because the whole time I was always going to run wide, because that's the nature of the corner.
Yeah, it just gets a bit ridiculous at times, doesn't it? It's just silly more than anything.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, it is. It's completely silly.
like, if they're actually going to do that in the actual 24 race, I think good luck to them, because they're not going to get very far with it.
What did Christian say?
Yellow flag, watch out. P14, that's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
Here's the flag. It's over.
24-hour enduro, 1 hour. Yeah, exactly right. And that's, you know, how we need to treat it. Is a 23-hour enduro. You make it through the first 23 hours, and in the last hour, you just go for it and sprint. Right, what lap was it on? Let's have a look. Completely your fault. Okay, no problem. Let's have a look. We'll see if it's my fault, shall we? Was it on lap 5? No, lap 4. Yeah, it was the lap we came out of the pits, wasn't it? Let's have a look.
Yeah, I think it was.
Right, we're fast forwarding. Oh, it's going to be ages. Here we go. Are we ready to see what's completely my fault? I'm not bitter. I just think it's funny. Where are we? I'll be honest, like, he's lucky I didn't send it earlier on him. So we get a mega drive. All over the back of him. I'm practically pushing him at this point. Down the inside, fair enough. Okay, where are we? Chase. With a car in front. We are, hang on. Well, I mean, towards the apex, we're sort of side by side, but as we come out, yeah, I'm literally in front. It's netcode. It's netcode, dude. Have you seen it? And then it's not netcode. The bit that starts to make me slide is netcode. But the point is, though, the point is, though, is he's still heading into tarmac that I was always going to drive into. Like, at this point, if he was thinking about his race, I'm not going to say what I was about to say. If he was thinking about his race, you'd have seen him brake or lift off, and I'd just slot through and go in front. But he doesn't, he just keeps his foot in. Yeah, I've seen, dude, and I'll be honest, I am literally more than alongside you. I'm actually in front at the corner, so why are you not, you know, using your head and just lifting out? I'm always going to go onto the racing line because I'm entitled to that corner. I'm down your inside. There's no argument here. You should have just backed out of it, dude. It's the nature of the corner as well. it's a silly corner to have left yourself on the outside. Personally, and I race in real life, if I was in your position right now and I've paused just past, you know, we're more than halfway around the corner, I'm in front, my nose is in front. If I was in your car, I'd be lifting off the throttle and letting the car go, because it's, you know, the nature of the corner is I'm going to adopt the racing line. I'm entitled to. I'm on the inside, so I was going to run wide. Why you're trying to stick the car around the outside is beyond me, particularly with a corner like that. I'm just shocked. I'm actually shocked that you kept your foot in. So, fair enough, you've got the...
No, I'm literally mind blown.
It's
how
silly,
you have
isn't
the
it? It's
inside
very, very
and
silly.
you think you have the right to go outside and push me wide. Like, we're literally...
I don't think they're going to do that in the actual 24 race, you know what I mean?
You have the front by like a couple feet in front of me, and you went wide. There's no discussion there, Richard. If you expected me to stop out and brake...
Like, if they do that in the
that's
actual
on you,
24 race,
like,
I'd be
I don't
very
have to brake
surprised.
for anybody. We could go side by side, and you took the inside, and you could stay the inside, Richard. There's no discussion there. And it's... Bro,
there is a discussion, dude, because if it were to be in a real steward room, they would look at, okay, which car's in front, which this is how it would go. I'd had this conversation in real steward rooms. Which car's in front? That's me. And I'm then entitled to that space. So that's it.
And I'm entitled to my own lane, Richard. Like, are you fucking stupid, or you're literally pissing me off from how dumb you are? You're in the inside. I'm in the out. I stayed my lane, and you went outside on the exit. How is that my fault? Like, I don't have to back down.
Dude, if you look at my steering angle, you'll also see I'm not releasing the steering. I'm maintaining the same steering angle. So I'm still leaving you plenty of room on the outside. I haven't steered out of the corner, have I, and let my car run wider than I should have? No. So why don't you have a look at your own driving and also evaluate what you could have done differently?
Yeah, my own validate is I'm aiming for the apex, which is the outside, Richard. If you weren't able to keep the inside, you must have had to gone slower, because you're literally going wide. I didn't hit you, you hit me. I'm in my own lane, Richard. There's no discussion there, dude. Like...
There is discussion. I'm on the inside and I'm literally at the white line. When you look at the apex, I actually make it to the inside. You've just taken the corner too tight and not left enough room. There's still a lot. Look at how more further to the left you could have gone. So you're saying you're on the outside. Fine, you are on the outside, but you could have gone a lot further left and left me more space. So, really? You know, people just need to use their head a bit more. I'm clearly faster as well. So it's like crazy.
You need to understand, like, if they're going to actually do that in an actual 24 race, it's just going to ruin their whole race. So people need to understand that. But they want to see it as they want to win the race on lap one. It's like, I understand it's a sprint, but at the same time, think about what you're doing.
Completely
like
correct.
if you know your car's on the inside and he's going to go for a move, just back out, just let him go.
Yeah.
Don't ruin your race for
Okay.
someone else's expense.
Oh dear, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Can I look from his onboard? Yeah, I can. Yeah. What car number is he? Number 8. I find it incredible that, you know, I'm getting so much blame for something like that. And it's like...
It's just silly.
Are you watching the onboard?
Or me?
Yeah, look at the onboard.
Oh, I'm just driving a lap in a minute.
Okay.
It's only the out lap, so I can back out and have a look.
He's hardly on the outside. Like, he's turning like he's trying to take like a midline, not the outside
I
line.
just looked at the incident and it was netcode anyway. Whether you would have come together otherwise, I don't know, but it's just netcode.
It is netcode, yeah, but the thing as well that bugs me, right, is if people are going to drive like this in a 24-hour race coming up on Saturday, they're not thinking about the longevity of the race. You know, we had what at this point in the race 20 minutes or so left. I'm clearly the faster driver, so let the faster car go. I'm more than all the way down the inside. I'm literally in front of him at the corner. All right, nose in front, but still, I'm entitled to my space, and he's turning. He's not exactly on the outside. He's on the mid track, squeezing me to the inside. Let's be honest. So I'm always going to end up running out wide. That's, you know, the nature of that corner is you're accelerating out, so you're going to run a bit wider. He didn't leave me enough room. But it's obviously, you know, all my fault, guys. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying, you know, you've got a big straight coming up there. Did you really need to go for that move? Sometimes it's about self-preservation as well, even if you are the quicker car.
I get that, but the move was more than on. I'm literally all the way down the inside. Like, if this was a real race and I was in his... If I'm in his position, because I do race. So if I'm in his position, I'm looking at the car coming down the inside going, he's coming down my inside, let's leave him more room. I'm not going to challenge him. The nature of this corner at the Nurburgring is it's a banked corner. You run wide on the exit. It's a tricky corner, even without a car on the inside. So I just back out of it because it's not worth it. It is not worth coming to the exit and having something like this. And that's why I'm saying where it's just a case of using your head. The move from me was completely fair. I don't see anything wrong with it. I'd have done it in real life the same way as I've done it here.
Yeah, if he was alongside me there, I would have backed out. There's no question. I'm not going too wide in that corner. I can barely get around it by myself. So I'm with you. But he decided to go there. I don't know. It was inevitable. He was going to come together, I think.
Yeah, it's just obviously a shame that code came into it as well. But like I say, it's just common sense. It's just common sense. I mean, you'd obviously, you know, backed out, which I think, you know, a lot of people would, like say, nature of the corner. But I don't know. I just see it as a bit short-sighted. And to go as aggressive in on me as he has and not actually be self-critical either, that's where it doesn't sit right.
To be honest, what he was saying is reportable, so you're well within your right to send that transcript to iRacing, and he won't be racing in the 24 of the weekend if the side with you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I said anything wrong, so...
No.
No, he was the one that was definitely...
Is he still
swearing
going at you for it?
throwing abuse your way. So.
Yeah, maybe we have a little report. It's just unnecessary, really.
Good luck in your next one. I'll catch you around.
Yeah, you too, dude. Good luck. Well, there we go. I said it was going to be an eventful race, didn't I? Look what it turned out.
It turned out to be the most eventful race I think you've ever done.
God. Oh, there's going to be some great shorts that come off of this. Well, chat, let me know. Is it my fault? Is it not my fault? I'd be interested to know your thoughts. Obviously, I think you know what I think. I'm not going to say any more on the matter. Maybe we'll see this on the next episode of Jimmy Broadbent's Sim Racing Stewards. And I'd love to know actually what Jimmy's thoughts are, so I might send him the video. God.
Put it on the Reddit. Sim Racing Stewards Reddit.
Need to report? Yeah, I think so. I'm going to report him. Once the stream's finished in a sec, I'll sort out getting a report put in, because... Yeah, crazy, you can't hurl abuse like that, and also, he's put in chat as well, look at the replay before you say anything, completely your fault. Okay, nice bit of self-reflection. So, I'm not going to say anything else, so I'll keep it PC and correct, because I know I'm in the right, so it's all good. No need to report. He was still pumped.
How's that off track?
We'll see, maybe. Right. Well, thank you to everyone that joined. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a bit eventful, wasn't it? Really. I mean, hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, you enjoyed it, and we'll we'll see you in another stream for more chaos. Keep a lookout as well across social media for the news, driving times, etc., schedule, and race start for the 24 hours on Saturday. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm probably not going to be streaming on Friday. So we'll see you at the start of the 24 hours. I'm assuming potentially I'm starting the race. So I don't know. We'll have a chat with the team and see where we go. But we'll see you for the Nurburgring 24 hours.